Hey everybody! I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, but I didn't think it was a good video to start off my channel with. I'm going to start off with a disclaimer at the beginning of this. I think that religion can be extremely helpful for people in recovery. If you're religious and your religion helps you deal with recovery or deal with mental illness and it helps you recover, then go for it. You do you. There can be a lot of good that comes out of religion. Dealing with mental illness. This video is more addressing people in religion who don't understand mental illness. This video is going to be more about Christian responses to mental illness because my family is Christian. I grew up around Christians and that was just kind of the environment that I was raised in. If you were raised in another religion or are currently another religion besides Christian, or even if you are Christian or have no religion at all, it'd be cool if you guys commented or like made a video response talking about your experiences with religion and mental illness. I think mental illness is extremely misunderstood in the church. It's extremely stigmatized, and there are so many people who are currently Christian who are not getting help because of their religion. Well, not because of the religion, but because of what people in their religion are telling them. Currently, 60% of Christians think that with Bible study and prayer alone, you can cure major mental illness like clinical mental illness, depression, anxiety, etc., just by having faith. It seems like a lot of people think that the way to cure mental illness is through Jesus and God. And I'm not talking about like just helping in recovery. I'm talking about like cured right away. Just that's all you have to do. You just have to have more faith. That's it. Unfortunately, that's not exactly how mental illness works. Your religion can definitely help in recovery. It could definitely help you feel better. It can, in some cases, if you don't have clinical depression, if you're just going through a small bout of depression, because I think everyone has that at some point. And yeah, I think that in some cases religion can help that a lot. But if you do have clinical mental illness, you need to go get help. You need to go to therapy. You need to seek outside help. A lot of Christians believe that you just have to have enough faith, and if you have a mental illness, you just don't have enough faith. You're not a true Christian. And if you truly believed in God, you wouldn't have it anymore, which is extremely offensive to people who are Christians and who do have mental illnesses. Or they believe that mental illness is just sinful behavior and all you have to do is get right with God and then it'll go away. And the only thing that I've seen come out of this is people being ashamed, people not coming forward and getting help. I've known a lot of people whose Christian parents haven't let them get help. They think that their kid just needs to believe in God more. I've known people who've sent their children to Christian counselors who don't have a degree in therapy or psychology, know nothing about mental illness, and don't know how to help them. So it just makes them worse. Also, if you are religious and if you do want your religion to be part of your recovery, there are therapists, licensed therapists out there who are also religious. You can get a Christian therapist that is licensed. You can get a Christian therapist who has a degree. Is a choice up to a point. You can choose to have a positive attitude, a positive outlook on things, and you can choose to recover, but you cannot choose whether or not you have a mental illness. In the context and the situation, they meant that I could choose to not have mental illness. One of the weirder ones that I've gotten is that the reason that I have panic attacks is because I watch scary movies and the devil is influencing me. I don't watch scary movies. I told the person that. I was like, I really don't watch scary movies. If there's a scary movie on, I'm with a bunch of friends and I'm usually scrolling through Tumblr, not watching the film because I don't like scary movies. But she kept insisting that I watch scary movies all the time and that it was the devil that was influencing me and making me panic because I watch scary movies. And I was like, no, I don't freak out that there's a monster in my closet or like some crazy murderer person out to get me. I mostly freak out because of my health, which is not part of scary movies usually. So I was kind of like, but eventually I just stopped fighting with her and just listened to her talk because she kept insisting that she knew me better than I did and that I watch a lot of scary movies. So, I don't know, it was very weird. That's one of the weirdest ones I've gotten. One that doesn't really bother me, but I know bothers a lot of people is, God let me have a mental illness because it would make me a stronger person. I don't mind this one because, yeah, I think that it has made me a stronger person. I've learned a lot about myself going through recovery and having a mental illness. I mean, it sucks, but I've learned a lot, and it has, I think, kind of made me into who I am now. So that's responses I've gotten from Christians about my mental illness. I'm really passionate about mental illness and the church and kind of like educating people, educating religious people who don't understand mental illness just because it is so, there's so much stigma. There's like extra stigma in the church, I feel like. So we need to change. I think we just need to educate people to change this negative stigma that surrounds mental illness in religion and make it something positive so that people can use religion to recover, instead of feeling like religion is shaming them into keeping quiet and not coming forward and getting help. And I think the best way to do that is just to educate people about it and just start the conversation, start talking about it. I would love to go in and start that conversation within the Christian church. It would be super cool. Like, if you guys are other religions and you want to start a conversation within your religious group, go for it. It's super important. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about this video. Comment below, do a thing, that'd be cool. Or make a video response talking about how religion has influenced your mental health, your mental illness, or how it's helped you recover. Yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye everybody!